Hello students, this is JC Benoy, your SST teacher. I hope you all are doing well and are taking care of yourselves. So today what are we going to look at? What is this image that I have displayed? Can anyone guess? This is from a chapter which we have already covered. Okay, we have already done this lesson. But looking at it, what does it look like? It looks like a very glittery image, right? Like something, so many glittery things are spread out all across, right? So, what is that? So, today we are going to look at revising geography lesson 1, the earth and the solar system. So that is what we're going to revise. Now this lesson is a very long lesson and I'm sure many of you all must have not paid attention, or because we did it a very long time ago you must not remember some aspects of the lesson. So this is your opportunity to to go and study about the lesson again. Okay, so today we are just going to focus on a few things. This is going to be a long video in the sense that I will be making it in different parts. And so in today's part, this is only the introduction. Okay, we're just going to revise the introduction. Now, what was the chapter, the earth and the solar system, about? What all did we cover in this? Okay, so we learned that about the universe and the Milky Way. We learned what is the universe and the Milky Way. We learned about what is the solar system and the sun and the planets that are a part of the solar system. We also looked at the earth, the moon, and the other members of the solar system. Now, you must have definitely forgotten some of it at least, but I hope you must have remembered some of the aspects of the lesson. So, what we're going to do today is we are going to look at the universe and what did it consist of. And I will also be sharing the links of the previous videos that were associated to this chapter so that you can go back through those videos and learn about it. Also make a point to open your textbook and go through the video so that you can have a connection with the textbook and you can get those concepts more ingrained in your mind. Okay, so the universe looks like a very beautiful place, right? So is this the only part of which the earth is? No. Okay, so universe is consists of a lot of other galaxies. Now what are all those concepts? That's what we're going to look at. So what is a universe? The universe comprises of all the matter that is there in this space. Okay, it consists of all the matter that you find in the space. Now, how was the universe created? It was created by by a theory called the Big Bang theory. Okay, now what is the Big Bang theory? We will discuss later. But what you need to remember is that how did the universe come into existence? It came into existence because of the Big Bang. Okay, and it was created around 14 billion years ago. Okay, so what is the universe consists of all existing matter and space. So everything that you have, okay, in the space and all the matter that is there is a part of universe. And when was it created? It was created around 14 billion years ago. How was it created? It was created by something called the Big Bang theory. What is the Big Bang theory? We'll learn about later. We just need to remember the name right now so that we can learn, step by step. We'll just build on the information that we are learning now. Okay, and the solar system is a part of the universe. So in this big huge black space, okay, what is there? That is a universe, and all that you can see over there include the different matters of space. Okay, it includes space, it includes our different galaxies. So our earth is not the only planet, our galaxy is not the only galaxy. There are many other galaxies, and the solar system, or the system of our earth, which consists of our earth, is called the Milky Way or the Akash Ganga in Hindi. Okay, so you need to remember this. So which is the Milky Way? This is a part of what earth is. Okay, where earth is. So when we look at the Milky Way looks like this, and this is an actual image. Okay, and you have the solar system as a part of the Milky Way, and the earth is in this Milky Way. Okay, Now, what is a solar system? The solar system consists of the sun at the center. Okay, the solar system consists of the sun at the center, and then we have various other celestial bodies. Now, what are celestial bodies? Celestial bodies are all the, celestial means heavenly. Okay, so all those planets, stars, sun, moon, everything that you see in the sky, okay, are a part of the celestial, are called celestial bodies. And it consists of the 8 planets that we have. Which are those 8 planets? So like you can see in the image, you have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Let me repeat: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Okay, so these are the 8 planets of our solar system. Our solar system is a part of the Milky Way galaxy. Okay, and the sun is at the center of our solar system, and that is why it is called the solar system, because soul, the word soul means sun. Okay, so we have the solar system, the sun is at the center of the solar system, and we have 8 planets. Can you name them with me? Repeat with me. Okay, what are the 8 planets? You have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Now these are our 8 planets. Apart from this, you will find a lot of heavenly bodies in the space, okay, within this orbit. And we all have, we in the sense, the planets all have a path through which they travel around the sun. Okay, this path is called the orbit. Okay, the path on which the planets go around the sun is called as the orbit. So all these planets have their own orbits around which they follow around the sun. They revolve around the sun. This movement of the planets, all the planets around the sun, is called as revolution. What is it called as? Revolution. Okay, now apart from the planets and its satellites, there are satellites. Okay, many planets have satellites. What are satellites? These satellites are will be associated to the planet, and they go around that planet. Okay, so they are like comrades, you could say. They're like friends. So Earth's satellite is the moon. Similarly, there are other planets also which have their own satellites. Now these satellites revolve around the planet that they are associated with. So in case of Earth, the satellite that revolves around it is the moon. Okay, apart from the satellites, we also have the asteroids, meteors and comets. What else do we have? Asteroids, meteors and comets. We have done all this in the revision, in the video about the chapter. I will be sharing the link, so please go through that link. Okay, so these are about the celestial bodies in the solar system. Okay, once again, the solar system, the sun is the center of the solar system. All the planets, 8 planets, revolve around the sun. Okay, revolve means to go around. Okay, they go around the sun. They follow a path. That path is called as the orbit. The shape of the orbit is called as the elliptical. Okay, it is elliptical shape. Okay, and apart from the planets, we have the asteroids, meteors and satellites. Okay, so these are, and comets. These are things which you need to remember. Please remember. Okay, now let's focus at the Earth. What are the special aspects of the Earth which we need to remember? Okay, one, the Earth is the 3rd planet. If you look at the image, you can see that the Earth is the 3rd planet from the sun. Okay, so you have Mercury and Venus before the Earth. Okay, and the shape of the Earth, now we have we started that it was with round shape, but now we are going to learn it as the spherical shape over here. Okay, it is the 5th largest planet. Okay, the Earth is the 5th largest planet. And do we know of any other planet where life exists? No, correct? So Earth is the only planet in the solar system so far that we know of that has life. Okay, that supports life. Okay, so Earth is the third largest planet is the third planet from the sun. It is the fifth largest planet in the solar system. The shape of the Earth is spherical, and it is the only planet that supports life on Earth. And how long does the Earth take to revolve around the sun? Okay, the earth takes 365 and 1/4 day, okay, and a quarter of a day to revolve around the sun. So let's just remember that. Okay, so one movement that I told you about is revolution. The other movement of the earth that is there around the sun is called the rotation. Okay, so now the earth, while it's revolving around the sun, is also rotating around itself like a tap. So the earth is always going around itself on its own axis. We have done all this. This is a revision video, so I'm not going to be taking it in detail. Okay, so the earth rotates around its own axis, and it takes 24 hours for the earth to rotate around its own axis. The earth takes 365 and 1/4 days to revolve around the sun. Now the rotation of the earth takes 24 hours, and that is why we have day and night. Okay, so what does that mean? It means that one part of the earth faces the sun and the other part is away from the sun. Okay, so the rotation takes 24 hours, and that is why we have day and night. And revolution of the earth takes 365 in 1/4 day, and that consists of a year. So 1 year for us is 365 days. Where did that 1/4 day go? That 1/4 day gets added every 4 years, and that forms the leap year. Again, please go back to the video that I have already taught these concepts in, so that you have a better understanding. Okay, so these are the important concepts about the earth which you need to know. Okay, now I told you that that many planets have their own satellites. So similarly, we are going to look at the satellite of earth. Now what is the earth satellite called as? The moon. Okay, and moon is the only natural satellite of the earth. Okay, why natural satellite? Because man has started sending out satellites in the space. So there are many other artificial satellites in the space, but the natural satellite that exists in nature by itself is only one for earth, and that is called the moon. Now the moon is the fifth largest satellite in the solar system. So again, earth is the largest planet in the solar system, fifth largest planet in the solar system, I'm sorry. Similarly, the moon is the fifth largest satellite in the solar system. Now the moon also rotates around the earth. Okay, it revolves around the earth, and this time that it takes when it is revolving around the earth, it is also indirectly moving around the sun. Okay, so this time it takes 27 days and 8 hours for it to orbit around. Okay, it goes around itself. So that takes 27 days and 8 hours. Now what happens because of that is that a specific part of the moon is only facing the sun. Okay, now the moon and the phases of the moon we will do in the next video. We'll just remember the main concepts about the moon as a satellite of earth. Okay, for today, moon is the earth's only natural satellite. It is the fifth largest satellite, okay, in the solar system, and it completes the orbit around the sun in 27 days and 8 hours. I will do a detailed video about this movement of the moon around the sun and the earth, and the phases of the moon that we experience, okay, in the next video. Now what is so special about the moon is that it doesn't have its own source of light. It only reflects the sunlight. Okay, sun's light hits the moon, and that gets reflected, and that is why we can see the moon in the sky. So that is a very distinguishing feature of the moon. Now the surface of the moon is marked by craters. What are craters? There are many holes, like it's not a plain smooth surface. The surface of the moon, there are a lot of holes, okay, like large pits, and those pits are called as craters. So the surface of the moon is marked by many craters. What is a crater? Crater is like a hole, okay, on the surface of the moon. It's not like a flat surface, okay. And there are 8 phases of the moon. How many phases of the moon are there? 8. Okay, these are different things that you need to remember about the moon. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to share the links of the previous videos about this lesson. Please go through the videos also so that you have a better understanding. And in the next revision video, I will cover the aspects of moon, the phases of moon, how it moves around this, the sun and the earth. All that we will do it in the next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.